Welcome to Jisei. Jisei, however you might call it. Yeah, I was about to say Kappa joined me today as well. No, today
Nope.
it's Nick.
Hello to everybody who's watching and go subscribe to Kaja. She's awesome. And yeah, so this is Jisei, this is visual novel, and basically this story about a guy who can feel the last moments of death people. It's weird.
Yeah, it is. But we'll get to that point in time.
Yeah.
And you might understand what he just said a bit better then. So yeah. Do you want to be the guy or should
do I have any options?
You can also be all the accused.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, whatever. Whoever said that your life flashes before your eyes when you die should be shot. Then maybe he'd see what it's really like. When you die, there are only two things. The first is the sudden and terrifying realization that you are dying. The second thing is the final wish. As a person dies, there's always one last thing they wish they could do before they pass on. Sometimes it's as simple as wanting to say goodbye to a loved one, but usually it's a wish full of pain and regret. It's a wish for life lived better, an angry word taken back or promise kept, a wish that will never be granted. Yeah, death sucks.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
True. Every single time. But I've experienced it so many, I'm kinda numb to the whole thing by now. That's not to say I'm comfortable with it, but I'm just used to it. After all, experiencing death is the story of my life.
Oh, and here comes the freaking best opening that I saw in visual novels.
Did you see the trailers they made for the 3 games?
Actually no. I just like this song very much. I don't know why. I just like it.
Well, singing could be better, but
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the intro itself, it's just a bunch of still images.
that's visual novel in a nutshell.
Yeah. I mean, true, but
My
this
favorite
one-
intro is from Price.
never actually played it, but I did finish Who Is Mike recently with my girlfriend. We just played it, and it is a freaking well, it's good. Let's just say that. I don't want to spoil anything, but it is good.
Is that the game where you wake up with no memory and have to
Yeah,
figure out?
yeah.
Ah, okay, I think I know it. I think I played
Okay.
some of it.
Where am I? I think slowly trying to get my bearings. This place doesn't look familiar. Then again, it's been 3 years since anything has looked familiar to me. I yawn as my mind slowly clears. The room is filled with the scent of freshly browned coffee. I hear something. A machine? Steam? Right, I'm in a coffee shop in some city called Edgewater. It's my second day in this city. Judging from the empty cup on the table in front of me, I stopped here for a coffee because I was getting sleepy. And then I fell asleep. Typical, yeah, it's very typical to have a coffee and then fall asleep.
I just remembered I
So that's-
forgot to turn off the voices.
Oh, yeah, you probably should do that while I'll still have something to read. I guess even a triple shot matcha latte isn't enough to keep me up these days. I wonder if I should get another one. Why not? I head over to the counter. No one else is in the line since it's still afternoon. The girl at the counter grins as soon as she sees me. Okay, now I need to do that. Hey, just a minute. Okay, voice all the way down. Okay, turn. Yeah.
Did you have a nice nap?
You saw me?
Don't worry, you weren't snoring or anything, but I'd wipe that drool off your face if I were you.
What?
I'm kidding, you're fine. She laughs and winks at me.
Yeah.
So, what can I get for you? Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, I just had this thump in my head.
You look like you want to hurl.
Why am I feeling this now? There shouldn't be any reason.
Hey, if you're not feeling well, the bathrooms are down the hallway.
Yeah, thanks. I grab the counter for support and stumble off in the direction she's pointing. My head is hurting even more now. If I'm feeling this sick, it can only mean one thing. Someone has died. As I walk down the hallway, I see the door to the women's bathroom is wide open. You're kidding. I wish this was a joke, I guess. But the incessant throbbing in my head tells me otherwise. Lying in the women's bathroom is the corpse of a woman. I entered the restroom, gagging at the smell of the restroom's flowery perfume and disinfectant. Oh god. Click. The knife sticking out of her chest doesn't make me terribly optimistic about what I'm about to do next. I hope she died quickly, otherwise this is gonna to wind up being very unpleasant. I glance around quickly to make sure no one is looking before I reach forward and touch her arm. I brace myself for the sudden pain in my chest, but it never comes. Can't breathe. I try to open my mouth, but it refuses to open. Something is on my face. I want to tear it away, but someone is holding me down. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I only wish that. As I open my eyes, I instinctively gasp for air. I know I wasn't actually suffocating, but it's still a reflex. My brain always remembers the pain of every death I experience, even though none of them are mine. I'm suddenly aware of someone staring at me from the hallway.
What did you do?
A woman standing behind me, staring in horror at the dead body lying on the restroom floor. I didn't. Wait! I sigh and hand my head. This isn't going to end well. Then again, it never does. Hey kid, move away from that body. Okay. This time you should do these. Because I have to voice two characters now.
The man strikes briskly down the hallway towards me. His voice and demeanor are sharp, fluid, and commanding. Even without the uniform, it's obvious he's some sort of man of the law, considering that he's wearing, I'd guess, police officer.
Sorry, officer. I promise I didn't move anything.
He looks surprised.
Officer? Oh, you're not? Sorry, my dad was a police officer and you look kinda like him. I mean, you carry yourself that way. I mean, can you be my daddy? Your dad was an officer? Which,
Precinct.
Precinct, yeah.
He sounds skeptical. I guess I can't blame him.
I don't remember. It was a while back when we still lived in Los Angeles.
He raised a knowing eyebrow as if he's just caught me in a lie, but he doesn't comment on it.
I see. Well, why don't you come with me? Sure.
I follow the officer back into the main area of the shop. The woman who first saw me is standing by one of the tables looking shaken. The only other people in the shop are the girl who works here and a guy who looks like he's in college.
And it also looks like he's a girl because I thought he was.
Yeah.
Excuse me, everyone. I'd like your attention for a moment. I'm Detective Mikolaj Gursky.
The detective pauses for a moment. It looks like he's trying to choose his words carefully.
Unfortunately, a dead body has been just discovered on the premises. Okay, that's not the careful choosing of your words, detective. That's just saying, okay, I'm gonna comfort the victim and... yeah, your pet just died. It was a shit spray and... yeah, that was gore, no.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
everything is everywhere. Don't enter
Yeah.
that room. What? But how? I mean, who?
Best character ever. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about the situation yet. Because of this, I'm going to have to ask you all to stay here until the police come. Until they come? You mean the police aren't here yet? What about you? Technically not on duty right now. I just happen to be here. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, I'd like to speak with each of you separately for just a little bit. I'll help move the investigation along if I can start collecting information now. Is that okay?
Sure, anything to help.
Yeah, it's okay with me.
I just have to think about the true ending all the time.
Oh.
Yes, it's fine.
What about you, kid? It's fine with me. Right, then we'll start with you. Come with me, please. Of course, you're gonna start with me.
Detective Gursky motions for me to follow him to the hallway away from the rest of the coffee shop. As we walk down the hallway, I can't help but stare at the body in the bathroom. Detective Gursky glances at me and gently kicks the door of the bathroom. It swings in and bounces gently off the wall, closing with a soft thud.
How are you feeling? Fine, I guess. You just saw that body and you're fine?
He frowns at me.
Never mind. Let's just start with your name. I'd rather not say it. Why not? Because I'd rather not, and I'm probably going to kill you if I do.
Isn't it the other way around?
Yeah, an officer of the law is asking you a question. Then I plead to the fifth. The Fifth Amendment is only applicable to testifying under oath in court of law or other tribunal. Then I invoke my Miranda rights.
Detective Gursky stares at me impassively. It's hard to tell what he's thinking, but I doubt he's pleased.
I'm sure he's just thinking about murdering this child and right in front of him.
Yeah, I would. If someone in a murder investigation would tell me, no, I won't tell you my name because of reasons you don't know.
And don't even exist, maybe, probably.
I'm obviously not the person that killed this woman. Yes, believe me. I'm not telling you my name, but believe me.
Don't mind that bloody knife I have in my hand. It's just a strawberry jam. It's not blood.
Yeah, I was just about to make some bread for me. I didn't have breakfast yet.
Fine, no name then. Why don't you tell me what happened today? You mean about when I found the body? Anything you think is pertinent. Well, I came here around noon today. I ordered the coffee, drank it, then fell asleep. You fell asleep after you drank a triple shot matcha latte. How did you know what I drank?
Detective Gursky nods at the empty cup on the table where I was sleeping.
So you're snoozing when I came in. The matcha latte checkbox is checked off on the side of the cup, and the maroon sleeve around the cup is only used for triple shots. I am a detective, you know.
You mean you are a regular at this cafe?
Yeah.
And the serious one at that. He's even reading my drinks when he's off duty.
Yeah, because that's an achievement that you should be proud of.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, achievement unlocked. Getting creepy with the guy who just fallen asleep after drinking triple shot matcha latte. Well, I woke up about 10 minutes ago, I guess. Maybe less.
Gursky glances at the clock on the wall. So around oh, sorry.
Yeah. So around 2:40, you say? I guess so. I was just about to get another drink when I suddenly started to feel sick. Ah, yes, I did see you looking a little ill when you were at the counter. The girl at the counter told me I should go to the bathroom, and when I went, I saw the body lying there. What were you doing in the woman's bathroom? I just like the look in his face when he asked the question. It's like, kid, are you normal?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but hey, he saw that the door was open. Okay,
Yeah.
it could have been closed before,
I saw it from the
and
hallway.
and he doesn't know. He just assumed his gender.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn
boy.
you, police officer! Shame on you.
I mean, this game is old. Let's face it.
True.
It wasn't like that big of a thing back then.
Very true.
Okay, but did you touch her is the question that I am concerned about. And the thing that our main character guy is not responding to that.
Even if I say no, they'll probably find my prints on her anyway.
Yes. And why were you touching her?
Oh, she wasn't obviously dead, so I had to check it.
I wasn't sure she was dead. I wasn't sure she was okay. The next line.
The detective nods understandingly, but I doubt he believes me. Any idiot could have seen the knife in that woman's chest from at least 10 feet away. But
Yeah, I was just about to say that. But she had a knife in her freaking chest.
yeah, but okay, you could say she might still be alive since it was not. Didn't look like her heart was stabbed, but more her stomach. So
Yeah.
stomach wounds normally tend to take longer for the person to bleed out, but since there was no blood,
Yeah.
there's obviously a hint to what's going on. Okay, she could be a former, I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, it could be a prop.
Yeah.
Okay, but is there anything else you'd like to say? Okay, there's something weird about all this. So, what are we gonna go for?
I think there's something suspicious about this
Yeah.
death. Come, let's be nice people.
Yeah, I think there's something suspicious. Wait, did you choose a suspicious thing?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's good. There's a dead woman with a knife in her chest. Suspicious goes without saying. But what makes you think this is suspicious? Just a gut feeling? Yeah, I talk to my guts, that's the thing. They tell me
Well,
everything.
after all, it is a staged death.
Yeah.
Considering everything, she was killed before and then the knife was placed later. That's why there was no stabbing feeling for him and no blood later on. So,
I see.
why?
Anything else? No. Then please wait in the main area. Sure.
Detective Gursky follows me and turns to the rest of the people in the coffee shop.
Would anyone like to go next?
I'll go. The woman raises her hand timidly, and Detective Gursky nods at her.
Then follow me.
I sink down into one of the chairs and close my eyes. This doesn't make any sense. The woman in the restroom had... Earlier it was the bathroom, now it's a restroom. Get your shit together.
Yeah. I
has
mean, you have to like decide from whence you came because the restroom, the bathroom. Yeah, I know it's similar, but they use it in the different parts.
Yeah. The woman in the restroom had a knife in her chest, no doubt. but in my vision, she was being suffocated. Then again, my vision did cut off before it finished. The woman interrupted me. I wish I could read the body again, but I'm sure to get caught if I even try to get close to the body. Somehow, it doesn't really seem worth the risk. I guess I'll just have to approach this from a different...